acting, base, which is not a good term, people. I know that some people today think that that word base is a good thing. It's not. It's bad, okay? Base means wrong, wicked, troublesome, injurious, pernicious, destructive, baneful. Part of speech. Adjective is worthless, subjectively depraved, objectively injurious, intrinsically such, whereas G4190 properly refers to effects. I don't know what that means. But then we go down to the other one, which is, again, thoughts, reasons, argument, debate, doubt. And this one says discussion, or it's from 1260, which means discussion. An example, internal consideration, by implication, purpose, or external debate. Again, there's that word debate. Dispute, doubtful, doubting. Imagination, reasoning, thought, the thinking of a man deliberating with himself. A thought, inward reasoning. Purpose, design, a deliberating, questioning about what is true. Hesitation, doubting, disputing, arguing, part of speech. Noun, discussion. Internal, consideration. External, debate. By implication, purpose. So again, it would be like evil debates, evil consideration, evil purpose, evil doubting, evil, those two words. And then we go into the next one, which is porneia, which means immorality, fornication, fornications, from the word harlotry, including adultery and incest, figuratively idolatry, fornication, illicit intercourse, adultery, fornication, and it has here homosexuality, lesbianism, bestiality, etc. Intercourse with a divorced man or woman, which I have here, Mark 10:11 and 12. Metaphorically, the worship of idols, of the defilement of idolatry as incurred by eating the sacrifices offered to idols, prostitution, including adultery, incest, and porn, by extension, unwedded stimulation or fulfillment of desire, figuratively, idolatry. Alright, so that's what the Strong's has for this word porneia. So it means a lot of different things. So just keep in mind this is somebody's definition. It's not the quote unquote scriptural definition. So take with that what you will. Alright, moving on to theft. Or, well, I guess we bypass murder. Theft, stealing, alright, from 2813, stealing, theft, part of speech, noun, stealing, alright? Might as well just left that off as well. Alright, and then murder. Alright, so we're backtracking to murder, so I didn't leave that off. So killing, slaughter, from an obsolete primary pheno to slay, murder, slain with slaughter, murder, slaughter. There you go. Not too hard to understand what those mean, right? So then we have adultery, which I guess, where is that? Oh, all the way back here. Don't have this in order at all. Alright, so adultery, which is moikia. The other one was phonos for murder, by the way. So adultery, moikia, means adultery. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So we go to where is this? Covetousness, and that's from the word pleonexia, from 4123, which is avarice. An example, by implication, fraudulency, extortion, covetousness, practices, greediness, greedy, desire to have more, covetousness, avarice, part of speech, noun, avarice, by implication, fraudulency, or extortion. Alright? So that all goes along with coveting. And then we go on to wickedness, which is from poineria, from 4190, which is depravity. An example, especially malice, plural, concretely, plots, sins, iniquity, wickedness. Depravity, iniquity, wickedness. Malice, evil purposes and desires. Noun, depravity, especially malice, plural, concretely, plots, or sins. Okay? So that's what wickedness means. And then we go down to deceit, which is dolos, or dalos, which is guile, treachery, from an obsolete primary verb, delo, probably meaning to decoy, and compare that to Strong's 1185. A trick, a bait, an example, figuratively, wile, craft, deceit, guile, subtlety, craft, deceit, guile, part of speech, noun, a trick, bait, figuratively, wile, right? So those wiles of a wily person. Alright, so moving on to where are we? Oh, lewdness, right. So we have aselgia, meaning licentiousness, debauchery, sensuality, and lewdness, from a compound of something as a negative particle and a presumed selgus of uncertain derivation or derivation, but apparently meaning continent. Licentiousness, sometimes including other vices, filthy, lasciviousness, wantonness, filth, debauchery. Alright, so there's that word, debauchery. Oh, that's a whole... Oh man, do I really want to go down that path? Maybe another time. Debauchery leads to... debauchery and this word, man, it will lead you down some paths. Unbridled lust, excess, licentiousness, lasciviousness, wantonness, outrageousness, shamelessness, insolence, part of speech, noun, licentiousness, sometimes including other vices. Alright. And then we have evil eye. Oh, well that was part of it. Wasn't it? No? Well, I don't know. Well, I have eye here. So that's from ophthalmos, and from 3700, the eye, literally or figuratively, by implication, vision, figuratively, envy, from jealous side glance. Eye, sight, the eye, giving someone the eye. Metaphorically, the eyes of the mind, the faculty of knowing, part of speech, noun, the eye, by implication, vision, figuratively, envy, from the jealous side glance, literally or figuratively. Alright? Okay. And then we're on now blasphemy. And this is blasphemia, or blasphemia, meaning slander, defamation, rivaling, vilification, or from 989, vilification, especially against the Most High, blasphemy, evil speaking, railing, slander, detraction, speech injurious to another's good name, impious and reproachful speech injurious to divine majesty, part of speech, noun, vilification, especially against the Most High, blasphemy, evil speaking, railing. Okay, we're almost done. Pride, Alright. That one is Hyperaphania. Hyperaphania. Pride, arrogance, haughtiness. Haughtiness and pride. Pride, haughtiness, arrogance. The character of one who, with a swollen estimate of his own powers or merits, looks down on others and even treats them with insolence and contempt. Part of speech, noun, haughtiness. Okay, so that's what that word pride means. And we'll move on to the last word here, foolishness. Pronounced Afrosune. Afrosune. Interesting. Foolishness, folly, senselessness. From 878, senselessness. An example, euphemistically, egotism. Morally, recklessness. Folly, foolishly or foolishness. Foolishness, folly, senselessness, thoughtlessness, recklessness. Part of speech, noun, senselessness. Euphemistically, egotism. Morally, recklessness. Alright, and that brings us to the end of our Strongs for Mark 7:20 through 23. So hopefully this was helpful to some people who didn't know that these words can mean multiple things. If they do. And especially once we get going down this path here. Once we get going down this path, it's just like paragraphs of definition, and I just don't have it. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me right now to do that. But if you want to go down that path, you can, or you can just wait, and maybe I'll post it in my maybe I'll just post it where everybody can see it. But yeah, it's a lot. And I didn't even go down the other roads either. Like evil. I didn't go down all the stuff of evil either. But you can look that up too. Yeah, there's a lot. Oh, jeez, man, there's a lot. So I'm not even started yet, honestly. Once I get going on this study, you're gonna get like pages and pages of definitions. There's a lot that goes with these words. It's not just what I just read. It's a lot. So if you're curious, then go on your own adventure and figure out what all these words mean. You know, from Romans 1:29 through 2:3, and Mark 7:20, and even Proverbs 6 if you want, and just look them up for yourself, and you will see that there's a lot there. They don't just mean just one definition. It means a lot. These words mean a lot. So, if you don't want to wait for me to get around to doing a deep dive into these words, then you can look them up for yourself and have at it, because it's a lot of learning. But that's all I have time for today. I hope that this was edifying for you, and I hope that again you learned something, if anything. Hopefully. This is literally over 2 hours long, so wow, the splicing job here is going to be off the chain. So I hope you all have a good day, and I bless you all, and all praises to the Most High.